Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Syracuse Orange taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense will get the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Moving away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he's got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Syracuse right back at it. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hatcher. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Lofts one high and deep. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cavaliers are on the move. Running it to the right. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
That's caught. It's Ross Simmons. Turns it on in midfield. Can anyone catch him? And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. In the red area, it's Allen. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. He'll try to tack on one more.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
The sure hands, it's Gibson. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fast motion from the offense. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. And the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on second down. Makes the catch. It's Green. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. A third down play to open up this quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using the quick game. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They've got the screen set up. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. You're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hatcher. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Syracuse right back at it. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down right there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Hatcher. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off play action on 1st down. caught behind the line. It's Pena. Powers through. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. The short hands. It's Gadsden. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He's going to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Lost the defense, is wide open. Touchdown, Orange. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two.
Off he goes. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He uncorks one deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Virginia.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Complete downfield. All kinds of running room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. A first down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Now adjusting. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Pena.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy step. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Allen. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
That makes the score Syracuse 38, Virginia 31.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Haynes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Green. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. He rifles one deep down the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got his man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be knocked down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He wants to pass it on second down. Snares it outside. It's Hatcher. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to the... And he intercepts it. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Ross Simmons. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Syracuse right back at it. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Orange! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play.
He's off to the races. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Cavaliers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. 3rd and goal from way back there. Back to the air one more time. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Syracuse right back at it.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Off play action. Getting some heat. Got a man. It's Ross Simmons. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged on the outside, it's Gill. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time, now he'll try another from 24 yards out. What a disappointment, no good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. On second down, looking to throw. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it.
Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Haynes. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The give to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
Touchdown, Syracuse. They move on top here in the fourth.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Coleman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Trying to get to it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, then you're going to have time to throw.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Cavaliers are on the move. Quarterback checking off. To the air on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Syracuse right back at it.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cavaliers. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and...
Open runway ahead. Quick step and go. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Running to the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cuse. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Going up top on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants a big play here late. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Takes the handoff. It's Allen. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He'll do it himself. And after the short run, the clock hits zeros, and we are all wrapped up here. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.